Hello, I am Mr. Gabriel Gomes, the discipline in charge of New Age Public School. This New Age Public School is governed by set of rules and regulations for the students. So this will help the prospective students as well as the parents. Yes, ma'am, could you tell me about the school?
Yes, sir. First of all, good morning to all. I am Moshumi Sharkar, assistant teacher of this New Age Public School, working for about 6.5 years. The best thing of the school is that the school is it's a well-known organization. Our school, that is New Age Public School, is a well-known organization, and it has been set up by some industrialists, philanthropists, and some educationists. Not only that, this is the area where we prepare the children to meet the present day challenges, so that they can cope up with the situations, the upcoming situation and the upcoming environment. And this New Age Public School is the best place for the students to become great human beings, to be socially settled, and not only that, intellectually well-trained students in the future. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Ma'am, I would like to know from you what are the aims and objectives and the missions of the school. Could you tell me?
Okay, definitely, sir. Definitely, our mission is that to produce the intellectually well-trained and socially conscious students. Not only that, we prepare the students to meet the challenges in the present day, and also to utilize the maximum potentialities of the students, so that they can be a good human beings. And the most important mission is that we want to check the huge wastage of the source of educations in this field of educations. So this is our main missions, and the objectives is that to provide outstanding teachers resources to facilitate all-round development, and also to implement the best academic curriculum to prepare students for the future. So in this New Age Public School, we encourage the students to develop a sense of community and to instill the right values in all the students. Self-motivation, self-confidence and sensitivity should always be aroused in the children. Thank you.
What is the timing for the school?
First of all, good morning everyone. My name is Joita Duwari. I'm the assistant teacher of New Age Public School. Here I'm teaching biology from the middle section to the higher section. So sir has asked me the question that what is the school timing. So our school timing is from 9:30 to 4:10 p.m.
Yes, ma'am, I would like to know one more thing. What are the promotion criteria in this particular New Age Public School? Could you tell us?
Yes, so there are some criteria that should be fulfilled if a students want to go to the next class. The first criteria is that there should be a 80% of attendance, and the second point, there should be a minimum 35% marks in the terminal examination for the core subjects like second language, English and mathematics. And one another point is that test notebooks and the assessment sheet are sent home for the parent signature, and there should be a readiness for the next class also. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am, I would like to know from you what are the co-curricular activities you take up over here in this New Age Public School. Could you tell us?
Yes sir, sure. In our school, in New Age Public School, the co-curricular activities is compulsory for the students. Here we are giving the provision for different type of co-curricular activities like football, volleyball, martial arts, yoga, and also some different types of arts and crafts. So these are the things we are doing here in our school.
Ma'am, I would like to know about the books and the uniforms. How do you provide the things to the students? Could you tell us?
So in our school, while I'm talking about the books, our school is providing all the books and the related stationeries to the students. And next point, that is about the school uniform. School is also giving the school uniform, and our school uniform is compulsory for all the students. Here, if a student is coming to the school, they have to wear the school uniform, and they are coming to the school with a proper uniform. And in the winter, there are full sleeves cardigan what they are wearing for the winters. Thank you.
Is there any transport facilities in the school?
Yes, sir. There is also a transport facilities in our school, and also I would like to say that there are also the meals. Our school is giving the meals facilities to the students. Here we are giving the lunch and the evening snacks to the students. And if one student is, sir, please stop.
So,
If one children is trying to willing to avail the school bus, they can talk to the school authorities, and our school bus is going to almost everywhere to pick up the students. Thank you.
yes, ma'am, I'd like to know about the discipline and the rules of conduct of this New Age public school. Could you tell us?
Definitely, sir. Our New Age Public School has some rules and regulations which the students should follow. Not only the students, the teachers also should follow some rules and regulations of the school. That is, the first one is irregularities of the students and objectionable behavior is not at all be appreciated, and it's not at all be yes, definitely, sir. There is some rules and regulations which the students should follow. Not only the students, the teachers also should follow in this New Age Public School. The first one is that irregular attendance and objectionable behavior of any kind may result in the removal of the people from the school. This is the first one, and it is very much, very important. The second one is that if the school property is damaged or destroyed by the students or the people, so they should be required, they will be required to pay for it. Number 3, students are not allowed to enter the classroom without the identity card and the proper uniform. In the absence of teacher from the classroom, people are required to observe silence and maintain the discipline in the class and should follow the captain. That means the monitor who was there in the class, the students should follow the monitor and should listen to him or her. And the most important thing is that any electronic gadgets, it may be a pen drive, it may be digital watches, it may be the electronic gadgets, video games, PSPs, DVDs, CDs, portable audio, anything, it's strictly forbidden in the school. Students who will bring any of the above items will be penalized. No books, periodical comics, newspapers, or printed matter of any objectionable nature may be brought into the school. All the books for private reading be presented to the students by other principals or vice principals, or they can borrow the books from our library, which is there in our school. Care must be taken to the school property. Definitely, not only the teachers but not only the students but the teachers also. Care must be taken to the school properties. Any damage of the school property will lead the students to pay for it. The furnitures, the scratches or spoils of any of the things, the students have to pay for it. Thank you.
About the punctuality of the students in this school and their sickness, what are the provisions we have over here? Could you kindly tell us?
Yes, sir. So in our school, a minimum of 80% attendance are required for the students, and if they are not coming to the school and being absent in the school, while they are coming to the school, they have to state the reason. The guardian have to state the reason why the students or the people are not coming to the school, and the diary they should follow the diary, and they have to write in the diary and it to be submitted to the class teacher. Nextly, in case if the student is absent for 3 days, then they have to give a letter to the principal or the vice principal ma'am. And the next point, students absent from the school on any medical ground, they should be produce a letter to the principal or the vice principal stating what is the medical condition of the students at that time. And the last point, if one student is having any type of disease that is contagious, or any term there is infection that can be, student is returning the school after suffering from an infectious or the contagious disease, they have to maintain the quarantine period also. And in our school regulation and in our school diary, there is a mention if in which disease they should maintain what type of quarantine. For chicken pox, till the scabs fall off completely. For measles, 2 weeks after the rash disappears. For mumps, that is 22 days. For jaundice, that is 6 weeks. For whooping cough, that is 6 weeks. And cholera after complete recovery. And for common cold and cough, after complete recovery, the student should come to the school. Thank you.
Well, ma'am, I would like to know from you about the attendance and the Medicare facilities provided by New Age Public School. Could you tell us?
Sure. The New Age Public School is the reputed school, so there are some criteria for the attendance and for the Medicare also. Whenever a pupil is absent, so an entry must be made in the page provided in the diary, and it should be signed by the parents and the principal. People absent for more than 1 or more than 1.5 months with the prior intimation are liable to be stuck on the rolls. In addition to satisfying the expected academic standard, a pupil will have to put in at least 80% attendance to justify the promotion. Not only that, parents and guardians are requested to refer to the school calendar before planning holidays and vacation. Absentees will be dealt with very strictly. Our school is also have some Medicare facilities. If a student is ill or suffering any contagious disease, are requested by the school to take rest, and if a child is fall ill in the school during the school hours, the school is providing proper medical care by giving them medicines and giving them the primary treatment, so that the child could recover his or her health, and will return back to the home. And if there is a serious injury, the school is also medicating the child by taking him or her to the doctor. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am, I would like to know from you the general rules of New Age Public School. Could you tell us? And also the payment of fees, the withdrawal of rules, then the for refund of security, school office timing, all this would you kindly tell us about all these things. Then it will be very nice for the students and the parents also. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir, sure. So, for general instruction, I can say the first point is that any changes in the phone number or the address should be notified to the school. And the second point is that if one parent is willing to make a appointment to the principal or the vice principal, they have to take the prior appointment only. And the next point, if the parents is calling the class teacher, they shouldn't call him or her in the class timings. They have to take the permission from the principal or the vice principal if they want to meet their class teacher once. The last point is that the people shouldn't bring any kind of cash, jewelry, phone or anything to the school. And now I'm coming to the fee structure. Here for the payment of fees, monthly fees needed to be paid in the 10th day of the current month. Our bank is Indian Bank and branch is Bosirhat. IFSC code is IDIB 000B080 and our account number is 5295-25086. Now there are some withdrawal rules also we are having in our schools. If a parents wants to withdraw his people or her people, they should give a notice period for the child withdrawal from the school. The fee and the relevant quarter must be paid before the child is withdrawn from the school. Second point, for the refund or the security. The original copy is must fee receipt issued by the school at the time of admission supporting the payment of security deposit must be attached. And lastly, our school office timings, that is from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Thank you.
So, ma'am, do you have any message to give to our prospective students and the parents? Could you give a message?
Definitely, our school is a well organized and well known school in this Bosirhat district. So there are many facilities in our schools. Our school is starting from 9:40 to 4:10. The school is running, but not only that, the school is having a well-equipped systems. The dining is very well organized. Our classes from pre-nursery to class 9 is well groomed. The classes are well groomed. The dining facilities, the hostel facilities, there are separate hostels for the girls and the boys. Not only that, our students is accompanying with some co-curricular activities each and every day. There are sports like football, cricket. There is also games for the girls and the boys separately. There are 2 fields here where the students can play and occupy themselves throughout the day. Academic is not only our motto of the school, but we prepare here the students to meet the challenges of the future world. Our labs are also well equipped and organized. Well groomed teachers and well educationists are there to deal with the students, and I hope that the guardians to please come and visit our school at once, and it's my request to the students to come and take admission in our school, in this Cambridge Public School, and start your educational career from this school. Hope you are fine, and please stay safe in this hot summer. Thank you. Ma'am, you tell about the higher sections of the class.
Yes, ma'am. I also like to say that about the higher section of our school. From the class 6 to 10 onwards, also we are giving the lab facilities to the students. We are taking them to the lab for the different kinds of experiments are there, and in our school there is a large lab for every subject, for mathematics, for biology, for physics, chemistry, and also for humanities subjects like history and geography. And also in our school there is ISC. We are also giving the students a huge number of facilities regarding the subject like science. They can choose science, they can also choose the humanities, also they can choose the humanities, science, commerce. Can also here choose the subject like humanities, commerce, and science also.
Thank you.
New Age Public School has been set up by well-known philanthropists, industrialists, and educationists. The school will be a place for the children of the new millennium, a school where children will be able to meet the challenges of the present day world.